Well, 2 weeks ago was a special night here for BU hockey. They brought back the 1978 National Championship team members and honored the 25th anniversary of that national title. Now, I had the honor of talking to three of the greats from that team, Jim Craig, Dave Silk, and Jack O'Callahan. Only fitting that I started with the captain of that team, O'Callahan himself.
Well, it's a pretty great weekend, actually. You know, we're here with 20 or so of all of our players from '78, and everybody's here. Everybody's walking around healthy. A lot of people brought their families, their wives, and children, and it's a very exciting weekend for all of us to be able to share it.
One special memory that comes to mind for you, Dave?
Well, I think as when the clock ran down and we won the national championship in Providence and we beat BC, I think is a special memory, and I think for all of us it was at the time the biggest thrill that we had ever had in hockey.
You went on to make history in the 1980 Olympic Games. Do you think your success here at BU helped you in the Olympic arena?
I think so. I think that one of the things that Jack Parker always made sure was that we were complete players, as good in the defensive zone as the offensive zone, and there's no question that the training that we got here carried on through the Olympics.
So much is talked about the BU family and how tight-knit it is. It doesn't matter if you played 1 minute or 1 year. You're once part of the family, always part of the family. How important is that to a program, Jim?
Well, I think it's a legacy to Jack Parker, who's been here a long time. Eddie Carpenter, the SID, was his first year, was our year. He's very excited to see us. And, you know, BU taught us how to be great men as well as good athletes. So it's a very comforting feeling coming back, seeing all the guys. And Jack, I think we all come back for Jack.
It's amazing that a guy that's such a pain in the ass as Jack Parker can last that long. Actually, I say that lightheartedly, but he is the glue that holds this place together.
Give me a one-word adjective of what best describes how the game has changed today from when you played.
I would say it's furious. It's not as a creative game, but I think that there's a lot more energy.
I think it's more physical.
More speed, I guess. Faster. It's a faster game.
Moment for these three. You got to look at the serious side. Will stay with us during the second intermission. We will see a lighter side of these players. The first intermission, you saw the first half of my interview with the 1978 National Championship team. Three of those members, three of the stars. Well, now here's the second half, a lighter side. As we take a walk down memory lane, we'll have a little fun here. Okay, we'll start with you, Dave. You're smiling in the middle. Who on the team from 1978, now that you've seen them all upstairs, has changed the most?
Well, you mean I can't say anything about these guys, right? Because they're both bigger than me. Everyone's changed. I don't know.
Bethel.
Except for Bethel, yeah. Bethel. The only thing that hasn't changed about Bethel is that he's still immature, and he's probably not in any better shape now than he was when he played. So.
All
right. Speaking of staying in shape, who stayed the fittest, Jim?
You know, the whole team looks pretty good. I haven't seen the guys long enough to give a fair assessment of that.
All right, he has a good chance in politics with that diplomatic answer. Jack, for you, we won't say who's lost the most hair, we'll say who's kept the most hair.
Well, Matty Martin and I both decided that we didn't like hairdos because, you know, Jim and Dave here, they spent too much time in the morning putting all the mousse in and the blow dryers and everything.
Gel.
So, in the gel, yeah, you know, and Matty Martin and I decided to shave our hair. So that's why we have these fashionable haircuts.
It's a Messier look. It's a Messier look.
Who has the most kids?
It's a low maintenance kind of thing.
Who has the most kids? I don't know.
Vince Mullins, I think.
Mullins,
Yeah, 5 kids.
And that's all in the same marriage.
That's right. Who has the most marriages?
Who pays the most alimony?
Well, you can see that some things haven't changed around the BU hockey team in '78. Speaking of that, 25 years. Can you guys believe it's been that long?
25 years. It seems like a lot longer.
Well, you know, the funny thing is that it's 25 years ago, but the rink and everything is the same. So when you come back here, it's almost like going back in time. And as you know, the new rink coming up in a few years, I mean, we won't be seeing this place much longer. And all the memories that we have here will just, at that time, they'll live inside of us. We won't be able to resurrect them by coming back to this building. So in a way, it's bittersweet being here, but it sure is very exciting.
given the antics that the 78 team pulled off on a daily basis, if you went around the room in 78 and said, will we be here as a group in 25 years, it would have been a resounding no way. So it's pretty good that we're here.